Morning. It's the end of the week, Friday, and I'd like to close this week off with a comparison for you. Which of these two pens are better? Not really, doesn't matter, does it? They both do the same thing. They both write. There's a function that they perform. Comparisons. How often do we compare ourselves to other people? One, I'm better than you, and the other way, he's better than me. How often do we do that? And what is the outcome of that? If we feel that we're better than someone else, we look down on them and we treat them in a certain way. If we feel that we aren't better than other people, we envy them and we want to be like them. But in Jesus' eyes, we are all equal. And I'd like to back it up with a scripture for you. It's in Luke 7. It's a bit of a long scripture, but you need to understand the context. So this is where Jesus went to have dinner with a Pharisee, and it goes as follows. One of the Pharisees asked Jesus to have dinner with him. So Jesus went to his house and sat down to eat. When a certain immoral woman from the city heard that he was eating there, she brought a beautiful alabaster jar filled with expensive perfume. Then she knelt behind him at his feet, weeping. Her tears fell on his feet, and she wiped them off with her hair. Then she kept kissing his feet and putting perfume on them. When the Pharisee who had invited him saw this, he said to himself, if this man were a prophet, he would know that this kind of a woman is touching him, and she is a sinner. Then Jesus, and this is quite profound, answered his thoughts. He didn't say it out loud. Jesus answered his thoughts. Simon, he said to the Pharisee, I have something to say to you. Go ahead, teacher, he replied. Then Jesus told him this story, and then he gives an analogy. And then Simon answered, I suppose the one whom cancelled the larger debt. And you can read this on your own, it's quite lengthy. And that's right, Jesus said. Then he turned to the woman and said to Simon, and this is what I want you to catch. Look at the woman kneeling here. When I entered your home, you did not offer me water to wash the dust from my feet, but she had washed them with her tears and wiped them with her hair. You didn't greet me with a kiss, but from the time I came in, she had not stopped kissing my feet. You neglected the courtesy of olive oil to anoint my head, but she has anointed my feet with rare perfume. I tell you, her sins, and they are many, have been forgiven. So what did Jesus actually do in this parable, or in this story? He basically brought both of them on the same level. He felt like he was entitled to more, and she felt she was not worthy to be there. Yet Jesus brought them both on the same level. And that's what I wanted to share to you today. Is no matter what you think of yourself, no matter what others think of yourself, what the opinions of other people does not matter. The only thing that matters is what Jesus thinks of you and what you think of you. So today, if you're on that high tower, climb down. If you're down in the dumps, pick yourself up. Stretch your hand out to Jesus and say, here I am, use me. Because he just wants to use us to grow his kingdom. Hope that blesses you. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll speak to you soon.